Jonah Ballow here for Knicks.com with Cole Aldrich. Cole, with so many front court players out, how do you guys approach this from, with you and Jason and what you guys have to do to kind of pick up the slack with Amari out tonight?
We're a little short-handed, but I mean that's kind of been our theme this year. We've had a lot of injuries and a lot of guys in and out in different rotations, and the biggest thing is just come out here, play together, and play hard.
You talk about opportunities, you've said be ready for the moment, but you've also got some minutes now. Are you starting to feel more comfortable within the starting lineup and getting used to some of your teammates as well?
Yeah, I am. There's been some different lineups that I've been in that I really haven't been used to playing with, but fortunately we've gone out there and just had fun. I think that's the biggest thing is to play hard for each other and just go out and ultimately just try to get a win.
All right, you look at this Sacramento team and watched them a little bit last night with that Phoenix game. They like to get up and down. They got some athletes on the wings. As a defensive-minded guy, what is the idea in terms of defending this group?
Well, the biggest thing is just get back, build a wall, and make sure that we're in our spots defensively in our shell, and we talk and communicate, and then things will be all right.
DeMarcus, we don't know if he'll play with the illness that he's had. Has that changed them, and how do you approach a game? We always talk about these injuries, and with you guys dealing with that, how do you approach a game where you don't know if their star player is going to be in or out?
I think the biggest way is you prepare for him to be there, and if he isn't, then then it is what it is. But if he's there tonight, he obviously gives a lot of offensive presence for that. A guy that the ball goes through, and we all just have to have our shell tight and make sure that we get him to kick the ball out and make them make contested shots.
From a mindset standpoint, getting off to a good start on a West Coast trip, how important is that to kind of set the right tone?
It's very important. We've had some difficult games lately, and this is another opportunity to come out here and try to get a win.
All right, there he is, Cole Aldrich, right here on Knicks.com.